welcome back to another episode of the Ninth Period Podcast. It's your host, Barry, AshyBarry, Ade, the nigga that beat D1 athletes in basketball. Niggas be shook type shit. Niggas don't want to play no ball, but yo, man, today it's a very special episode, man. We got a guy. I met him in MS-72 when his favorite word was, "Are you sus?" Rugbies and Pradas type shit.
Whole lot of fly shit, yeah.
And my son had a mohawk. Don't forget that. Man, today we got Mr. D1, Jamel Horton. I feel crazy for me to call you Jamel Horton Jr. I'm not calling you that.
Nah, you don't gotta call me Mel Horton Jr. It's all good, bro. Thanks for having me, though.
Well, it's kind of crazy calling you Jamel, like your whole government. Like, calling you,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm not
it's
calling you.
It's the basketball aspect that got,
Yeah.
I think, got people calling me that, but nah.
But we got, if you know, you know, you got Mel Loso. Wait, how'd you get Loso? Oh, because you had the flat top.
Nah, you know, like Fab was like my first favorite rapper. So then, like, I used to be on fly shit. So I guess people thought I was like trying to be like him or like, you know, like trying to match his vibe. But like I was already into fly shit. He just happened to be my favorite rapper. So it just kind of made sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's how Mel Loso came about.
All right, bet. So, today we just gonna just chop it up about everything. Like, since I've known you, you always play ball. Like, to be truthfully honest, like, out of all, like, you know, growing up in the hood, everybody plays ball. But I feel like out of all, like, my, like, personal people I know, like real friends, you the only one that, like, still going. Like, you've gotten to this level here. Right. Like, what was that journey like of just from...
It was a tough one. Like, I've been to those points where people tend to quit. Like, and I was there. I was about to quit.
We gonna get there. You know?
Oh, so hold on.
Right,
Do your thing. I'm about to jump right into it. I'm like, good.
All right, bet. So when did you really start playing ball? Like when did you like really start taking it like serious? Like what age?
I played football first. I started football at probably like 6.
Right.
So basketball I had to start at like age 9. But I wouldn't say I started taking it serious till probably like 11.
Okay.
And it, like, if you know, in the basketball world, that's late. Like,
yeah,
they teaching 8-year-olds step back threes. So at 11, you already kind of like behind. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't too good when I first started, but you know that's how it go.
So you started at 11. So you were just like locked in like the whole summer kind of thing, like just playing all summer, like but basically like all year round. Like just you had like a personal trainer and everything.
Nah, that's the crazy part. Like when I first started, my first couple years, bro, I didn't know too much about like how to work on your game. Like me and my dad would go to the park and we would just put up shots. Like he would rebound for me, I would shoot. But like the stuff they teaching young kids now, like moves and footwork and all that, like I never worked on none of that. I didn't know about. You know, I didn't know that was part of the game. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I knew the basics. Like okay, get a handle, get a jump shot.
Right.
You know, like I didn't really know how to work on my game. So me and my dad used to do the basics. That's about it at that age.
So I remember, like I said, we went to 72. I was never on the basketball team, but we watch everybody play, so like that's why I watched you play. But I remember when I came to when you was playing the Holy Cross, I don't remember what they call the special games.
The triple headers.
I believe so. So it was one of those, and I went. It was just like pandemonium. Like this when you had the flat top as well. You had them bright ass yellow sneakers.
Right.
Was yellow your favorite color?
For sure.
Yeah. Sometimes I regret telling you about the yellow twos.
Oh
we were the same
yeah.
size.
Yo, that's crazy because I end up going to grab them.
Yeah.
That's like top 3 Jordans ever for me. I end up grabbing them.
Yeah. But back to what I was saying. So when I went to the Holy Cross game, and I'm watching you play, I'm like, yo, this nigga's really nice. And it was one game I really wish I would have went to when you played QHSC.
Oh yeah. Shout out to my guys that went to QHST. We bust y'all ass. I came in the locker room before the game talking all that shit. But yeah, those the guys. But we got them up out of there.
Right. But one of my favorite performances, like basketball performance by you, was I believe it was 2017 at Lincoln.
Yep.
That was a championship game.
Mm-hmm.
Shit got rowdy at that game. I ain't gonna lie. Like that's when, like they was calling you what, Mr. Everything, right?
Yeah, Mr. Everything in Lincoln. That's the summer I like. That was like my coming out party that summer. Like,
yeah, that was definitely your breakout season.
Yeah, for sure. That's when like it clicked for me. Like it just everything started to fall in place as far as like how I started to approach the game and the things I was working on. I just started to put everything in motion at that point.
What was your mindset in that game?
I had just got back from prep school, so prep school didn't go too well. So I was just telling myself at that point, like, nobody ever gonna front on me ever again.
Right.
And if they do, like, the results would be, the results would say otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
like yeah, like I'm not going for that no more. Like I'm not that guy anymore. I'm not that 17-year-old kid at Holy Cross. Like I'm him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and y'all gonna see that. So that's when it switched. That's when my mindset really like switched over.
So when you said when you went to prep school, like, what was that like? You said that it wasn't like it didn't really go too well.
I just got caught in a situation where like that's kind of when I got introduced to politics. Like we had guys who came in already committed to D1 schools. So if you know how that go, they gonna play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like prep school coach got a like kind of an agreement with their D1 coach. Like, yo, he's gonna come play for you for a year, and then he's coming to our school. So those guys are gonna play off rip. Yeah. And then we was small, so me at 6'4", I got to play big. I'm one of the biggest people on the team for real. So I just got caught in a bad situation. But don't let the results confuse you. Like in those practices, those workouts, like I was putting on. Like,
of course.
It just, like I said, bad situation. But I learned a lot from prep school. Like, you know what I'm saying? I learned how to just, like, it got so bad. Like I said, I was playing big, so I wasn't really doing shit in games. Like, it was nothing I could do as a big, you know what I mean? We would get home from games, and I would just go to the gym and just work out. Like, I know I'm a guard. Like, I'm not about to let this guy fool me. And he actually told me that one day. He was like, yo, I don't care what you and your dad think. You're not a point guard. So shout out to him, but I never let that faze me. Like, I was up at 5 a.m. in the gym getting up shots, me and my boy Wes. Like, I was doing what I had to do. So that's how I knew when I came home it was up. As soon as I get the chance to be me again, it's up.
All right, so you went from that was in Kansas or?
No, that was prep school in Massachusetts. I went to Kansas that next year.
So how was school there? Like how'd that go? Like playing ball in Kansas.
Oh man, another episode of the basketball world, man. It was a similar situation. Like, I mean, I wasn't playing big. We had bigs and everything, but like boom, we had a whole new coaching staff and a whole new team. So it's like everybody's new here. So it's like, clean slate. It's like a fresh opportunity for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up starting the first game. Yeah. So in a team full of new people, I started the first game. I'm like, all right, it's a good sign. My coach, he know I'm in the gym. He sees me in the gym. I'm in the gym between classes, early morning, late night. Like I wanted it bad. You know what I'm saying? So I started the first game. I'm like, all right, it's a good sign. Next game, I don't start. Right. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like it's whatever. So we get like 7 games in, and it's like I'll play 30 minutes one game, and I'll play 3 minutes next game. And it wasn't like based on performance. Like I'll play 30 minutes and play well, and then next game I'll play 7 minutes. So I'm like, I used to be sitting on the bench like, what the fuck is going on? But again, like I'm like, yo, it's whatever. I know who I am. I know what I got to do. I'ma just, whenever he throw me out there, like I'ma just do what I got to do. I'ma rock out. Right. So fast forward to the end of the season. Now I'm consistently not playing. Like I'm talking like 2-3 minutes a game. And we're not really winning too much either, so
it is putting you like in the fourth quarter, like you'll just go.
Yeah, like he might throw me in early and then pull me, and I'll sit the rest of the game. But I didn't know why is what I'm saying, like, cause even like in practice, well after practice I should say, he would bring me to his office and tell me shit like yo Jamel, you work real hard, like you seem like you say the right things, you do the right things. I always see you in the gym, like why won't other guys be like you? Why don't they listen to you? And I used to look at this guy like, bro, I don't play. Yeah, like why would you telling them I'm in the gym?
Who
like,
the fuck gonna listen to a bench player?
Like I don't play. Like what you mean? You don't play me. You know I'm in the gym. You say I do all the right shit. I play so hard. I do this, that, and the third. But you don't play me. So why would they listen to me? You know what I'm saying? It was weird. Like
niggas gonna fuck around and try to tell you, yo, give me a water, bro. Like what are you talking about, bro?
Nah. I was never that guy. I'm a good teammate. Though. I'll offer to get you a water, but you're not gonna tell me that.
So when I first hit you up about doing this episode, I already had a gym in mind, but you was like, I do want to do the episode, but I want to do it in a specific gym, an undisclosed location. And like, what's like the importance of this gym to you? Like, why was it like so important for you to record here?
This is a gym I got a lot better in. Like, and it was love in this gym. Like, I don't even know if you want me to say his name, but my big bro, he used to let me in this gym, and me and the guys would work out pretty much every day in the summer. Like every day, like we'd work out, then we'd play ones, and it was just love. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no weird energy. Like he didn't. Like a lot of trainers out here, and you know, guys with access to gyms, they act weird with it. Like it's like a position of power. Like it's just too much. So this it was simple. Like we get a time, we'd come work out, we'd play ones. It was love. We'd chop it up, have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and this is when I was like a nobody. You know what I mean? Like I'm out in Kansas. I'm in JUCO.
Okay.
I'm coming home in the summer. Like I don't really have no buzz around my name. You know what I'm saying? And he would still let me work out. There's a couple guys like when I was one of them in the city. Like my name was buzzing, they wanted me to come work out.
Okay.
But then my name died down. Now I can't work out no more. You know what I'm saying? This is a gym I always had access to. Like, and you can see it ain't pretty. Like little bullshit elementary school gym. It's hot as fuck. Floor might get slippery after a while. Like
it is hot as fuck in here.
Yeah, it's steaming in here. But you know what I'm saying? I never cared. Like it was a way to get better. So that's why I wanted to do it here. This gym played a big part in my development.
Mm-hmm. So would you like try to get the gym named after you eventually?
No, nothing like that. I mean, I didn't go to the school, so I mean, shit. If they want to name it after me, I'll take it. But I don't think it's that deep.
All right. So, wait, what is JUCO?
JUCO is short for like junior college. It's a 2-year school.
Okay.
So like, obviously everybody want to go to a 4-year school like right out the gate. That's where the arenas is bigger. It's a bigger stage, but if you can't, JUCO is like another opportunity for you to get there after a year or two.
So, from Kansas State, you went to Albany, correct, or you went to another school? No,
I didn't go to Kansas State.
I didn't mean to say Kansas State.
Yeah, JUCO in Kansas. Yeah. I ended up having to do an extra year out there. Like JUCO is 2 years, like I said.
Right.
I redshirted 1 year, so I spent 3 years out there, and then I went to Albany from there.
So when you got to Albany, like, what was that transition? You had braids at the time. I was like, what the fuck? Why this thing got braids?
Yeah, I had definitely had my box braids going, but that was exciting, man. It just I felt like I finally made it out the fire. Like that was when I finally got to a Division I. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was the COVID year. So the way basketball worked in the COVID year, like you couldn't take a visit. You couldn't come. Like normally we go up to school in the summer. You could visit in the spring, like whenever they want to bring you up on a visit. I didn't get to do none of that, like, so I was just so excited to get out of JUCO and go D1, like.
But you've been to Albany before?
Nah, I haven't, bro.
You never been to like none of the homecomings?
Nah, before I committed there and went there, no, never.
It's
crazy, bro. One time I was in Kansas and I was about to leave. I was literally at the airport about to leave Kansas and come back to New York just to go to homecoming one time, like. I used to be sitting in Kansas like, yo, there's no way it's so lit up there, but I ended up not going. I went back to school. I'm like, yeah, that's OD. But yeah, bro, I ain't visit.
There's mad niggas out there did that.
Huh?
There's mad niggas out there did that.
Yeah, I had to realize like, man, you're doing a lot, like, so I ain't even go. But I used to see how active it was, but nah, I never visited, bro. And then when they offered me, I couldn't visit. It was COVID. I didn't even ask really too many questions. Like, if you know. Like, and I'm gonna make this a point to like young hoopers. When you leave in high school or when you transfer in school, ask a million questions. Like, don't be shy, bro. Like, you gotta know what's going on at these schools. Ask any and everything. Like, you really gotta know what you're getting into. Like, find out former players. Like, how did they play at the school? Like, players where you're from, how do they do at the school? Like, you really gotta ask everything. You gotta do all your homework. And I say that to say, I didn't do that. Like, I was just like, oh, shit, like, I'm about to get out of JUCO. Like, fuck it. Like, let's go.
So you're just like, not necessarily, but you just freestyling at this point.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's COVID year. And I was kind of panicking in JUCO because I averaged 17, 6, and 5. We was the number 3 team in the league.
Okay.
And I'm looking at other guards in the conference. They getting offers throughout the year.
Okay.
And these are schools that we're beating. I'm outplaying them. So it wasn't like a jealousy thing. It was like, all right, he tough. He getting offers, but
it's more of like a confusion.
Yeah, like I'm tough too. We just beat them. I had more points than him. I was guarding them. Like, fuck. Right. It's crazy. I say that it literally happened one time. Like, we beat this team. I was guarding their guard. I had more than him. We end up winning. I had like a big 3 to seal a game, and he got an offer after the game. So I'm looking at my phone on the bus, like. Yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? What is this, bro? So yeah, so after the season, I'm literally sitting there like, yo, bro, I just killed, bro. Like why don't I have no offers? I'm lost. But long story short, offers started to roll in, and I committed after I had 3. I'm like, yo, it's COVID year. I can't visit. Basically, what I'm telling you is I didn't really know how to go through the recruiting process at that point. So I just jumped into it. I'm like, Albany, that's where I'm going. Point guard leaving. It's 3 hours from the crib. I'm going. I'm tired of Kansas. I'm committed. And that was that.
I feel like I'm jumping, but I want to read this tweet to you. Last year, this kid was done with hoops, and he's looking for a job in Queens. Now he's in Applebee's parking lot celebrating his first offer. Townsend has offered 2020 guard Jamel Horton. Love this kid. You know who that's from, right?
Yeah, my JUCO coach.
Okay. I'm definitely skipping, but
You good?
like, explain that tweet for me. Like,
first of all, shout out to my JUCO coach. He did a lot for me. We bumped heads a lot, but he was one of the most genuine people I've came across, and to this day, he's still in my corner. Like he's helped me a lot. He got me to play in this JUCO showcase in Florida, right. And he drove from Kansas to Florida to be there with me to watch me play and all that type of stuff. So
that's love.
I went out there and I did what I do. I played hard. I put on. So I ended up getting an offer leaving the showcase, and like no cap, we was in Applebee's. And he showed me the text, like, yeah, we're offering him. So I'm like, wow, like I didn't know what the fuck to think. So long story short, like I said, it was after the showcase. So after he tells me about the offer, he takes me to the airport. So now I'm in the airport, and like I'm just like it's all hitting me at once. Like I'm like, oh shit, like I just got my first offer. This shit is crazy, bro. I got through security. I went to the bathroom. I called my boy Maya. You know Jeremiah that plays football. Yeah. Bro, we cried, bro. I'm sitting in the bathroom crying, bro. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy, like I really just got a fucking offer, bro. Like it was crazy. It was like a big breakthrough moment for me.
Right. Man, shout out to Maya, man.
Yeah, nah. Shout out to Maya, bro.
Matter of fact,
one of them ones.
On Saturday.
One of them ones, bro.
OD. Shit, the last video he put out, I told him, I'm like, I'm about to go hit the bench real quick.
Yo, bro, I look at my comment on that shit. I'm like, bro, every time you drop one of these, I get in mode, bro. That's one guy, like, yo, I just, like, every time I see him post, I look at his pics, I'm like, yeah, I got to go harder. I got to work. Like, because he won't stop. Like, he works, bro.
Yo, he's been through a lot, and he just don't
Literally, he won't stop. Yeah. Me and him have a lot of deep talks. That's my brother, for real. We used to have these same deep talks on the back of the bus coming from Holy Cross. That's my dog.
Yo, so like when you was leaving Holy Cross, like you really used to put like your actual sneakers in the book bag, like because you had to wear like church shoes in school. Because I remember one time you was on the Ave, and then you came from school, you had on Olympic 7s. I was like, yo, that shit is like really true. Motherfuckers really be having like actual
no. See, the way Holy Cross culture, I don't know how it is now, but the way it was with us, you never wear the school shoes to and from school. Never. You do not want to walk down that Ave in those school shoes. You wear your sneakers to school. You still wear your uniform. It's cool. You don't got to go too crazy. You might wear a good hoodie if it's a little chilly out. Feel me? After school, you might take off the uniform shirt, rock out with the white tee and the school pants. But feet, yeah, we take feet serious. You wear your feet to school, change when you get there. That's just how it went. So
yeah. So was there ever a game where like you told like a shorty to like pull up and like watch the game, and then like you bummed it that game?
Did a shorty ever see me bum? Let me think.
Cause when a shorty pull up to watch the game, like you really gotta like you gotta wild out. No funny.
Nah, I don't think I ever like told the shorty to pull up and I bummed it, but there was games
like a shorty coming and like you see it there,
and it's like
like she call you like Jamel,
like yeah, I've been there, but
you went like 0 for 20.
Nah. 0 for 20 crazy, but might miss a layup, might turn it over a little too much, dribble off your foot, some weak shit. It happens. It's all good.
So, one question I do want to ask you: at TCF, which is top class
family, facts.
So, what started off as an Instagram name is now a brand,
right?
It's a fact. How did that come about?
Like you said, bro, me, Dollar, and Ra, we were sitting at Ra kitchen table, and that's all we wanted to do. Like, this is when Instagram first started getting popping. We like, what was it, like 15 maybe? Yeah. So we're like, yo, we're gonna start a little Instagram wave, like.
And that was around the time when everybody had like a Instagram team.
Yeah, literally, that's all we wanted to do. Like, we gonna make this shit. We gonna see how many people follow suit. Like, we didn't really think nothing of it. Like, so Dollar Instagram was Dollar the Capo. Ra shit was Rose Ra. 15-year-old nigga call himself Rose Ra. Clown. Shout out to Ra Glow.
Nah, Ra's a funny nigga, son.
And my shit was Top Class Mel. So
Right.
I had the only name that we could all use, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we like, yeah, let's rock with that. That's what we did. So then, of course, all of the guys joined in. Like, yeah, like it started to get lit. Like, all the guys changed their Instagram names, and that's what we wanted. Like, yeah, these the guys, let's do it. We started to get randoms, like kids from our school doing it, girls. So that's all. It was lit. Like, you know what I mean? But then over time, it started to just become like, nah, these really the people we hang out with every day. Like, like everybody here is top class. So then we started to cut the dead weight and like, you know, like the people we didn't really fuck with, and that's how it became Top Class Family. You know what I'm saying?
I was telling people like, yo, change your name or
yeah. Or they started to get the memo like, you not really gang, bro. It's alright. Like, you gotta sit this
niggas
one
not
out.
commenting under your pics.
Yeah. You gotta sit this one out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's how Top Class Family started.
Right.
And then from there we just did what we do.
So how'd the brand come about?
We always talked about getting shirts made, getting hats made, shit like that. But I mean, we never did it. I'm gonna put him on the spot though. My 17th birthday, I had a party bus. Me and Dollar did go get one TCF shirt made for him. He wanted to wear it. That shirt was so fucking bad. But
it had the sparkle shit on it?
Nah, it got like, it said TCF in some stupid ass font with flames. That shit was so whack. But at the time,
you wore it?
Hell yeah. I'll show you the picture. But at the time, we thought that shit was ill. Like, TCF shirt. He had the first one ever. Like, but then fast forward, see, you all jumping all over the place because going back to when I was in Kansas my first year, after the season, remember I told you I wasn't playing this shit no more.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I need something I could do where I could control it. Like nobody, like obviously basketball, you could control you, but you still got to play for a coach.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I need to do something I could control. Like I need to be in 100% control of everything that goes on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just start a clothing brand. Like shit, that's what I do. Like I'm really on this fly shit. Like why not? And then that's how that came about.
Yeah. Speaking of like you really being on this fly shit, what was the worst outfit you ever had?
Oh my God, yo. You remember like 2015, 2016 with like niggas was wearing leather pants and leather sweaters and shit?
Yeah.
Bro, Dozo was playing Jeff at the Barclays for the fucking, for the City Chip.
Right.
Yeah. First of all, shout out to my guys at Dozo. City Chip is tough. Cisco, Eli, Zook, Ray. Yeah, that was tough. Tut, Ta, that was ill. I ain't gonna front bring a City Chip back to Queens. Shout out to y'all. But anyway, I went to the game and you know it's a chip game, Barclays. You all in high school, the guys playing. There's gonna be some chicks out. You gotta throw a little something on. You know what I'm saying? I popped out to the Clays.
The padded pants was it.
Yo, I popped out to the Clays in a pair of gold leather pants, gang. Gold.
You still got the picture?
It's somewhere surfing in that. I'll show you, bro.
You still got Facebook?
Yeah, nah. It's probably on Facebook, bro.
I
ain't gonna delete it. I don't, bro.
Facebook.
That's why, like, shit like that. That's what makes me me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pulled up in gold pants, feeling like that nigga.
What's the rest of it though?
I ain't care. Oh, I will. My taxi 12s with it, the black and white 12s. The black true hoodie with the little funny print, like on the, like going down the side and shit.
I think I remember that.
And a jean jacket.
Jean jacket.
Yeah, so that fit was terrible, but at the time, I felt like a rock star. I ain't gonna front. I'm pulling up leather pants, the guys is playing all types of shit, like
wait, it was all
fresh
gold?
cut. Yeah. And that shit like I was about to do a music video or some shit.
Nigga pulled up like Eddie Murphy, man.
Yeah, bro, but that's the type of shit that make me me, bro. Everybody ain't gonna always like what you wear, like you know what I'm saying? I don't even like that fit no more, but that day I liked it, so I wore it. Like I don't give a fuck.
I have my fair share of terrible outfits.
It's gonna happen, bro. If you think all your fits is good, trust me, it ain't. And if you probably playing the safe fit. If it is, you probably not as fly as you think you are. Like that's just not how it go. Like, it's alright.
Yeah, I remember I wore like a fucking blue, red, and white flannel shirt. I had like some blue Adidas shorts.
See?
And then
it be like that.
Where I completely went Star Spangled Banner. You remember the blue questions?
AI shits.
Yeah, the blue, the red, and the white.
Right.
I wore that with a white snapback.
See, you doing anything. You just doing anything. It's all right, though. Trial and error. You got to
And what's crazy was that the only, like, everybody was looking at me strange, but the only person that ever said something to me was my gym coach. Nigga said, yo, like, are you confused? Like, what the fuck are you even wearing? Like, you got a flannel shirt, basketball shorts. Like, you don't know whether you about to chop a tree down or go play a 5-on-5.
Yeah, oh, God.
Hey, man.
It be like that.
Yeah, it do be like that. But when you did say, it's what makes me me. So we're young, but we all went through shit, right? So one thing in particular I'm talking about is like losing people, whether it's temporarily or permanently.
Right.
Like, who were some people that like, you know, left that like really affects you like to this day?
It's funny you say that. I actually posted a couple of them on my gram like earlier today. My boy Nick Flock, I used to be with him every day. Like that was he like 2 years older than me. That was my big bro. Like every day we wake up and just get into a bunch of bullshit. Like if you know me, I never did nothing too crazy. Like I did regular bad kid shit, ding dong ditch.
Yeah. At your crib or some shit like that.
Some shit like that. I never went too crazy, but yeah, we do shit like that. We'll go hoop, go mess with some chicks, like you know, like just regular kid shit, running through the hood. My boy, he ended up getting 10, and he served 5 already. So free Nick Flock. Shout out to my boy.
Right.
He be home. What we in 2022? He be home. Should be 2027. Yeah. So that's one.
Right.
Recently, I think it's about a little over a year now. My boy Lotto got killed in the hood. And Lotto, if you know him, he ain't bothering nobody. He just from the hood, wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
R.I.P. my boy Lotto. I know you know DeAsia.
Yeah, I was there the night she died. Like
crazy.
The night she died, I ain't see her in like 2 years. So it was a Sweet 16 party that we all went to. So like we see her, we give her a hug, like, yo, shit, like I ain't see you mad long, this and the third. And like the crazy thing is, like when we seen like the pictures like from that party, in majority of the pics, she's in the middle just smiling. Like she stands out in all the pics. Right? So I remember when we left, like, you know, they went towards the bus. Yeah. We at like we on the intersection of Rockaway and Baisley. So we bought a cut. Like we, as a matter of fact, we just started walking. We just said, pow. Niggas just like, look. And man. Niggas just started running. By the time we got back to, literally, right when we got back to Baisley, I don't remember son's name, but he was like, yo, DeAsia just got killed. Crazy. Like, what? The fuck you talking about? Like, we just literally just seen this girl. Yeah. And that shit was just sad. Like, yo.
Yeah, that was crazy for me. Like,
I don't think I slept like the whole week.
Nah, bro,
that entire week, I couldn't
tough,
sleep,
bro. I used to be with her every day, bro. Me, her mom, and my mom. Like,
yeah, and you did grow up with her.
Yeah, literally, like
you as kids.
We kind of grew apart as we got older, but like I'm talking together every day. Like whatever our moms did, we was with them. Like that was like my first. I mean, my sister was my first best friend, but that was like one of my first best friends for real. Like me and her used to be together every day, doing anything. Like that was really my twin. So R.I.P. to her. And I think my boy Chablis, seeing him tonight, he got killed. Damn. Seeing him, dapped him on the block, get a text 5 in the morning. Yo, damn, I held him in my arms, bro. Chablis just got killed. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Right. Chablis was one of those niggas from the hood. If I told him I had a game, like if I seen him in the hood that day, told him, yo, I got a game later, he's pulling up. Like just showing love. Like that's just what he did. Like that's really my guy. He used to be in my crib. Like that's my dog, bro. R.I.P. Chablis. And I think the biggest loss was definitely my grandmother, my nana, in 2015. That loss is a little different because she was like 88.
Right.
So it was like I can appreciate her living 88 years. Obviously, I didn't know her 88 years, but that's how life goes.
Yeah,
you know
she
what I'm
raised
saying?
you, you know. So
that's a blessing to live 88 years, bro.
Definitely.
So I mean, I still took it hard. I still do a lot of times, but I mean,
it's your grandmother.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm smart enough to know like she lived a good life. Like spent a lot of time with her. I have no regrets. Like I actually used to go see her all the time, speak to her, you know, hang out with her. So R.I.P. Nana, but
Definitely.
I think that's definitely the biggest loss in my life.
So, like when she passed, like how did that like mold you? Like, well, let me not even just put her, like just everyone. Like, how did everyone like losing Nick to jail and like losing all your other people, close people to you? Like, how did each of that mold you like into who you are today?
It's like it's a shock moment. Like damn, like I said, like Shab Lee, the night he died, I seen him that night.
Literally
you know what I'm
seen him,
saying?
yeah.
Like a couple hours before. So it's like, damn, like this life shit that comes at you fast. You know what
Literally.
I'm saying? Like my boy Lotto, like who would have ever thought? You know what I'm saying? He don't do nothing to nobody. He just got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. And like I said, Nick Flock, I used to be with him every day. Deja used to be with her every day. So it's just it's a reminder, like don't take this shit for granted, bro. Like
At all.
good person, bad person, like that this shit could happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Like do the right thing, stay out the way, hang around the right people, and just live your life. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Nick is still cool, and we live two different lives. You know what I'm saying? Like like even after I started hooping and he kind of stopped hooping, like that was still my dog. You know what I mean? Like that's like just do your thing. You know what I mean? Stay in your lane and like stay around the right people.
Always follow your gut feeling. 2020 told me that personally. Like it was a situation where like basically like me and my friends, we dad got arrested type shit. We on my block. I'm looking at my room window. I'm like, yo, I could really go home right now. But like due to like the situation, I was like, it was pride and ego. I was like, nah, niggas ain't about to say I'm ass. Like, nah, I'm gonna go.
Right.
Like, nah, fuck that. Man, we go. Niggas was locked up for like a good 15 hours. No phone call. Niggas eating butter rolls and coffee. Then everybody had to take a shit. So like we all in ourselves like, yo, officer, you got toilet paper? Like, yo, niggas finished the whole roll of toilet paper. It was like basically me, Bobby, 6.
Yeah.
Capo, Flash, you know. Young dumb niggas.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah,
That
man.
shit can happen at any moment.
Yeah, so literally, always follow your gut feeling. Like, don't do shit based off like how people gonna view you. Like, worry about how you view yourself.
On God.
Yeah, so I hated that moment. And for me, as a matter of fact, the other day I recently got a paper saying that my record is expunged because, bro, shit was nonsense. Shit got thrown out, but they dragged it for like 2 years. Like, I could have got a job at the post office during the pandemic, but due to that shit, it was quiet. I could have got mad jobs, but due to that shit, like because I had a record, an open case, I missed out on bread. But follow your gut feeling. So, back to Mr. Horton, the basketball player. So, now you go to Kansas State. No, Mississippi State.
Yeah, Mississippi State.
So, now you're officially a D1 athlete. Niggas gonna see you on ESPN.
Nah, I've been a D1 athlete. Now I go to a high major. I'm a high major division athlete.
Bro, I don't know this basketball topic.
Nah, you good. I'm just putting you on. All
right, bet. But like, so now going from basically from dealing with everything that you dealt with, from going to a prep school and dealing with the politics there, going to JUCO, you playing 30 minutes, going to playing 2-3 minutes. You in the airport, you get your first offer, like you just overwhelmed.
Right.
So now, well, then to Albany. Well, eventually you got to Albany. And I feel like when you said 2017 was like your breakout season, I kind of feel like going to Albany was the same thing as well, because like when you got to Albany, I'm starting to see like way more tweets from like, you know, a lot of media outlets other than just Albany.
Right.
Like I'm seeing Jamel Horton averages like 20 points, this, that, and the third. Like, and it's just like, I feel like that was also like as you evolved, that was also your breakout.
Nah, for sure. When I say 2017 is my breakout year, that's when I put the city on notice. Like,
right, yeah.
I got my first offer in IS8. You know what I'm saying? Well, that was to JUCO, not my first D. I told you I got my first D1 after that showcase.
Yeah.
My offer to go play in Kansas, I got that shit in IS8. you know how IS8 gets. It's gritty. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody in the city come play. I mean, whoever you play with is who you play with.
Shit,
And
Rikers.
it's, you know what I'm saying? It's small. Like, it's hot. Like, you just putting on. So,
Yeah.
I got my first offer from IS8. I put the city on notice in 2017. When I got to Albany, yeah, I definitely started to, like expand in terms of, like, people who knew Jamel Horton. Like, you know what I mean? At that point, you was able to Google Jamel Horton. You know what I'm saying?
How's it feel to just be Googleable?
Yeah, Googleable was funny. Honestly, I feel like I earned that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's honestly a good feeling when you know, like, like, yo, that shit wasn't handed to me. That shit didn't come from no hype. Like, I put in work for that. I put in hours for that. You know what I'm saying? I shed tears for that. So it's honestly a good feeling, but I do feel like I deserve it. Well, I know I deserve it, actually.
Right. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you, man.
Appreciate that, bro. Word.
Right, so now that you're here at a bigger school, what does that feel like?
It puts everything in perspective, bro. That's why, like, I get a lot of DMs or, like, random kids that just come up to me when they see me around. And they tell me, they tell me their circumstances. Some of them ask me for advice, ask me for help. They tell me, like, oh, yeah, bro, like, you really motivate me, you inspire me. And I just tell them the same thing, bro. You just got to put the work in, believe in the work, and treat people right. And, like, you know what I'm saying? Just believe in yourself for real, for real. Like, getting to where I'm at today just lets me know, like, everything is part of your process. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to do better, better gonna come. I can't tell you when, I can't tell you how, but it's gonna pay off. You just got to stick with it. So, like, being at Mississippi State, committing to Mississippi State, it put me in a space where it's like nothing could faze me now. You know what I mean? I know if I do my part, it's gonna work out. Nothing, like, nobody could tell me nothing about myself, how they feel about my game. I don't care about none of that. Like, I know who I am. I know the work I put in. So, like, I'm just so comfortable in my skin at this point. Like, at this point, I know it's gonna work out for me. Like I said, I don't know how, I don't know when, but I'm gonna get everything I deserve. I just got to do my part, and that's my biggest advice to anybody chasing something. Like, do your part. Like, as long as you do your part, you can't control unforeseen circumstances. You can't control what other people do. You can't control when it's gonna happen. So obviously, you're gonna stress about it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're chasing something big, but like limit the stress and, like, just understand that that's part of the process. That's part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'd have told people 2 years ago before I committed to Albany, like, yo, I'm going to go put on that Albany, then I'm going to go high major, they probably would have looked at me like, like, you know what I'm saying? You just talking, you know what I'm saying? So, and I say that to say, like, just put the work in. Like, I know I keep repeating myself, but that's really all it is. You got to,
thing that you can do.
Yeah, like, you got to believe in your work, though. Like, don't just put the work in. Like, believe in it. Understand that even if this shit don't work out right away, you're getting better. You doing the right thing, and it's going to pay off. You know what I'm saying? It's consistencies for real. Hard work and consistency, bro. Yeah. Even when you're not motivated, even when you feel like it's not working out, keep going, bro. You'll be fine. I promise you.
All right, bet. So there's a couple people I want to ask you, like, if you play them one-on-one.
Yeah, it's getting good. Let's talk about it.
If you play them one-on-one, do you think that you're going to win? And if you think you're going to win, how much?
Talk to me.
All right, we're going to start with Rod Lowe.
Yo, bro, I've been getting this type of question for years. Me and Rod Lowe never play one-on-one for the media or on camera, no stupid shit like that. Like,
nah, it don't got to be for the media.
No,
like,
I know, that's what I'm saying. But, I mean,
that was, honestly, during the time when niggas was on IG Live setting up bare basketball games, that was the only game I was ever commenting, like, yo, Mel versus Rod, please, please.
If you see how me and Rod done played in this gym and how we go at it, like, oh man, it's just crazy. That's my dog. Like, nobody would, like, I can't lose to Rod, put it that way, and Rod can't lose to me in his mind. So
that game's gonna go on forever.
Yeah, literally, like, oh my God, it's gonna be too much, honestly. But I mean, we've done it though, you know. Played me and him just one-on-one. Sometimes it's ones with the rest of the guys, and it's just I can't tell you a score and without, like, how me and Rod game would play out, but it'll be a dogfight though, for surely.
Ray Salnay. How you pronounce the last name? Salnay?
Yeah, Salnay. That's another one. Like, I can't sit here and tell you a score. Like, it's gonna be too competitive. But hold on, just to get the record straight, I like me against anybody. That's one, and they know that. Okay. But I can't give you a score against my guys. Right, you know what I'm saying?
So basically, all right. So you also got Leaky roof.
That's another one of my guys. Like I said,
Yo, I'm not here for these are my guys. Are you gonna win or you gonna?
I'm gonna win, yeah. But what I'm telling you is, I don't want to sit here and throw out a score. Like, yeah, I'm gonna beat bro by 10. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's
Why not?
Because it's really no telling. It's gonna be too competitive. I might win by 1. I might win by 5. I might win by 10. But I like me against anybody, and you can put that on record. I like me against anybody.
So we can play right now. I'm dead ass.
I will leave Iceberg Gustavo on 0.
I promise you he won't.
0.
I promise you he won't.
And if oh,
Look,
man.
you see how he said him versus Rod gonna go on forever? Bro, he gonna play defense, I'm playing defense. No one is scoring.
Next question, please.
Yeah, niggas be scared. Hirsch.
I told Hirsch, man, yo, me and Hirsch play one-on-one. I promise you, he's gonna go to the studio right after that.
What you gonna record?
A pain song. He gonna realize why he rap, bro. I told Hirsch this like 2 days ago, bro. But yeah, as far as like, I don't know, like I just can't give you a score, but yeah, I'm gonna win. I like me against anybody. I just wouldn't play the guys publicly, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need the public hype to compete. Like, then one of us gotta lose, and now it's like, oh, you lost to such and such. When it's like, we family, you know what I mean? Like, I've lost games to the guys when we in here playing and shit like that, but we don't need to do that publicly. But
So Rod cooked you a lot of times.
never a lot of times. None of the guys can fuck with me. They know that. It's all love though. All my niggas is tough. Can't fuck with me though.
Whatever, man. I feel like I'll win. For sure. By 1. A lucky 1. Not even luck, nigga. Yo, don't do that.
I'm just waiting for the next question, bro. This what you do, bro, man. Just do what we just spoke about this. Do what you do.
What you mean, do what I do? I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but you talking about hooping? No, nah,
Yeah.
that's not what you do.
Matter of fact, all right, if we ever play, right?
All right, if we ever play,
Loser, we're gonna play the 9.
nah.
The loser gotta do 9 suicides.
What?
That's light.
All right, say that. Say that. That's a bet.
All right.
That's a bet. That's a bet.
He's doing 9 suicides. I'm not doing 9 suicides.
I love Ninth Period Podcast.
Yeah, I bet you do, nigga.
I love Ninth Period Podcast.
And you're gonna do the suicides in 9th period merch.
Say that. I'm gonna do Suicides in Ninth Period merch.
When you feel like it's time to go to the league, what's a team that you really want to go to? Or you don't want to say that over? I want you to play for the Celtics, man.
I like Boston. I just want to go to a team where the culture is like to play hard. Like that's where I fit in.
Okay.
Like I like Miami, Boston. Boston, they play hard. Miami, Memphis. Like any team where they play hard for real, I'm good. I don't want to be on one of them teams where we trying to score 140 points and we not playing no defense. Like, nah, I'm good. Any team where they playing hard and they trying to play defense, yeah.
Would you go to the Knicks?
Yeah, definitely show the. I mean, I don't think I want to stay on the Knicks, but I definitely, yeah, that's home. Why not? Definitely go put it on in the Garden.
Bugging.
We got a lot to do before we get to that stage, but yeah.
Yes, man, you're gonna get there. And do you have a Bulls life tattoo?
A Bulls life tattoo? Nah, I do got this bullshit ass tattoo. Say QGTM. I got a basketball in it. I hate this shit though. This shit is weak.
Yeah, I feel like mad niggas got Bulls life tattoos and they ain't pick up a basketball in 7 years.
Yeah, that's one thing I will say. I mean, shit, I still play. It's tatted on me, but it's whack ass tattoo. This tat is the one I fuck with.
What's that?
It's a cat and he looking at his reflection and he see a lion. Just a reminder to believe in yourself, like be confident. Like you how you see you is what matters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's basically the shit I was talking about earlier. Believe in yourself, bro. That's all it is.
All right, man. I enjoyed this. It was a real good episode. You're a real cool guy.
Appreciate you, bro. You too, bro.
Yeah, man. I'll definitely cook you in ball.
Don't believe the hype.
Yeah, I bet. But yeah, man, it's been a Ninth Period podcast. We have Mel Loso, Jamel Horton, Mr. Mississippi State, correct?
Mississippi State, that's a fact.
Mr. Everything.
That's a fact.
Rikers Island. I feel like I'm the only person to call him Rikers Island because he played lockup ball.
Yeah, I do. Top class. Make sure you mention
Oh,
that.
yeah, my bad, Mr. Top Class.
Facts.
Smutty.
Got my ninth period hat on.
I really hate the
You
fact
see
that,
that?
I really hate the fact that I cannot end this shit normally. I always make it awkward. So what I'm gonna just do is I'm gonna just drop the mic and get up.